Eh, G7. This video today is just going to be pretty simple. A lot of people are speculating on what they want to see in G7 going forward, and I actually have a list of pets that I really want to see that's been sitting on a secret page on my website, and you know what? I feel like it deserves its own video. I'll be dividing this into 3 sections. First off are molds that I want to return, then molds that I want in the old style that appeared through G3 through 6, and ones that I think would be cool to see as brand new molds. The first mold that I really want to return is the Angora rabbit. Like, I'm pretty biased because this is one of my favorite LPS molds in general, but I think it would be like really cool to see more of these guys. Like, compared to the other rabbits, they have like really detailed sculpting. Plus, I feel like these are kind of underrated in comparison to like some of the other LPS out there. So it'd be nice to be able to like collect more. The second is the Lot Bunny. I know these are really common in the collector's market, but I just feel like they're just so adorable, and I would love to have like an army and be able to continue past like the old styles. Just Benoy. What can I say? Benoy. Honestly, just more bunny variety. Like, I know we've gotten 2 bunny molds so far, like that one sitting ear up dwarf rabbit and, well, the freaky bunny. But it'd be nice to like see like a lot more variety, like even bringing back some of the other rabbit molds. Like, I know they're not very popular, they don't stand well, and some of them do look kind of creepy, but Benoy. The next one I want to talk about, Destiny Cats. Like, I know a lot of people are clamoring for like short hairs to come back, which I wouldn't be mad if short hairs came back, but personally, I want Destiny Cats more than short hairs. Honestly, I just really love the posing and the energy of the Destiny Cats, especially since they're pretty popular as is. I think it would be like really nice to see these brought back as another cat mold. I know a lot of people have been bringing up the lack of pet type pets, like less cats and dogs in the recent wave, and I think in the leaks that have been coming out, it does look like they're bringing a few more in, but still, I think some more like Destiny Cats would be like really nice to have in general. The next one I've been seeing a lot of hype for, which is well-deserved hype, is the lion. Specifically the big lion. Like, I know we do have like the lioness / jaguar mold, but like I think it would be nice, like, instead of like yet another jaguar mold, because we've been having like a ton of these for some reason. So I think it'd be nice to have like a big old lion as a companion to this, especially since we've already seen like big molds come back, like the bull, which I'm really happy to finally get this one after like months of searching. So bringing back more comically large LPS, I think would be fun. Like, I still haven't gotten over the novelty of this just being huge. The next ones I don't have. I want to see the bat molds come back. Like, regardless if it's the vampire bat or the normal bat, I really like these molds, but they're so hard to come by in the collector's market because there's not a lot of releases for them. And it's kind of a shame because bats are actually like my favorite animals in real life. So being able to have one that's like easier to track down, I am holding out hope that they're gonna bring back at least one of them. Though personally, I am biased towards the basic bat mold. I don't know, I just feel like the vampire bat mold, it's cute, but it just isn't speaking to me the same way as the other one. I think part of it is because the vampire bat mold, I only like one of the releases. The other 2, they just kind of give bald baby vibes to me. But who knows, if they re-release the vampire bat mold, maybe they can fix that problem. Give us less bald baby bats. The next is the snake, which I see come up in listings far less than the bats, at least in my browsing. But alongside bats, snakes are also one of my favorite animals, and I would love to have one as a real pet one day. I just don't have the space. But being able to have like an LPS snake without paying a king's ransom for it online would be really nice as a compromise, I guess. Bonus points if they dive deeper into different species and morphs, like if we can have different ball python morphs. And there's the dragons, which, if snakes were hard to find, dragons are very hard to find. Like, I don't know if they're planning on doing a fantasy line, especially because from what I glanced, a lot of people love them, but they weren't really that popular, especially because they didn't bobble. But maybe if they do give a fantasy line that has a proper bobblehead to it, I think it would be really nice to see more dragons return. I was going to omit Big 5 LPS because I know everyone and their mom, this is the only thing they've been talking about, and plus, I know as soon as these drop, these are going to be scalped to hell and back. However, if they do bring back a Big 5, I want the collie the most. Out of all the Big 5s, the only one that I've never owned was a collie. So being able to get one that doesn't cost like an arm and a leg would be nice. Given it isn't scalped on eBay first, but you get the point. Now for ones that appeared in G3 through 6, but haven't appeared in the old style, I'll start this off with an honorable mention to dedicated zebra mold, because we are getting a zebra. Just that this one is printed on a donkey mold, which, you know what? I think it's fine. Did you know that zebras are more closely related to donkeys than horses? Just a fun fact, I think it's cool that it's reflected in the LPS or something. For the ones that haven't been mentioned yet, the red panda. Like, there's actually a cuter red panda that I want to get my hands on from the new, quote-unquote, new LPS. But I think it would be really nice to have them in the old style. Even if they do end up like not doing a dedicated mold and just paint over a raccoon, I think it'd be nice to have. The second would be more hooved animals. I keep dropping LPS today, damn. Like, I'm just gonna say more hooved animals because like I know there is a deer mold and of course we have horses already. I think it'd be really nice to see a gazelle, like, or even just like horns slapped onto a deer. I think it would be like really nice to have one. Yeah. For pets I don't have, a moose. I know a lot of people have been championing for it. Like, I think Jerry Berry and like some other LPS tubers have been talking about this the most, but I think it would be really cute to have. Plus for me, there is an inside joke in one of my fandoms that does involve a moose, so I think it would just be funny to have a moose just for the bit. And finally for this section, an Afghan hound, which only appeared in the Freaks line. I don't know, it's kind of a freak. But again, it would be nice to have one in the old style. And now for the final section, pets I want as new molds that haven't appeared in any generation. First off, I'll start off with moths. Especially since moths are like way more popular these days. I mean, I've even seen some like really cool customs floating around of moths. So it'd be nice to see one in an official form, like especially for a special edition flock pet. That would be really cool to see. I'd throw aside my gripes with flock pets just to get a moth. Next would be a borzoi, which I've also seen a few customs of these flying around. But at the same time, I just think it'd be really funny to have like another comically long-nosed pet. And I honestly don't really have that much of a comment outside of I think it'd be funny to have. Next would be pit bulls, which are one of my favorite dog breeds personally. I just think they're funny. I mean, look at this smile. Goofy dog. Plus, I feel like with the image of this breed like becoming a lot more positive, it would be really nice to see like more figures in general of pit bulls, especially because like they are a very common like breed of dog that people have, and I think it would be just, I don't know, I just want the funny doggo. And the final one I want to talk is also only if they do a fantasy line, but at the same time, if they do, give us unicorns. Like, even if it's just a horn glued onto a horse, I think it'd be fine. And that's pretty much it for my most wanted molds of G7. If you have any molds that you're really looking to see, or you also agree with like some of my choices, please let me know in the bottom. But for now, I don't have LPS socials anymore, so it's best to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to keep up with me. This is Nat. Bring back the Destiny Cat. Bring it back. Bring back the Destiny Cat. Bring back the Destiny Cat. Bring back the Destiny Cat.